kept us while we're here. So we seek guidance from where we go from here. Speak to our hearts. Lead us and guide us in every way. We will glorify and magnify your holy name. And we ask all this in the name of your Son, Jesus. Amen. Let's do the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Airborne all the way.
Excuse me.
If you haven't paid parking this morning, you might want to think about it. Good.
Yeah.
I was going to say there's an app for that, but yesterday my app wouldn't work. The day before yesterday, wasn't it? I don't know, yesterday.
Days just run together.
What are you talking about?
It has come to my attention that my count was way off yesterday. So, trying to give people enough time to get up and around, and we'll do another one. Feels like I've seen nothing. That's why I'm delaying a little bit. Sitting here in the sun.
Yes, you are. You baking. No pun intended.
What's that?
I said you're baking.
I'm baking
Yes,
like a cookie.
that's right. I won't be able to see you, but I hear you.
Usually it's the other way around.
You can't see anybody.
No, usually they can see me, but they can't hear me.
Oh.
My phone will overheat. I'm not careful. It overheats real quick. In the sun.
Olet horantutila. This one.
She is so concerned about what you're looking at. She's looking up. She's looking up.
Space Museum.
I wish it was open.
Yep.
I'd have been over there.
I can't understand why they're putting a roof on it.
It is called the air and space.
But you know, it's got some oddities in there. The suit that what's his name, Buzz Aldrin wore, supposedly to walk on the moon.
Neil Armstrong.
Yeah, Neil Armstrong, that guy. Oh man, I forget things. So
All right.
thank you for. That's why we're collectively here. What you don't know, I know. What he don't know, vice versa. But they got the little suit all put out there. You look at the bottom of the feet, and the pattern doesn't fit the pictures they got next to it of him walking on the moon. So, and even, I can't remember how long ago, but a little kid asked him about it. He had to tell the truth, I think, to the little kid. And nobody walk on that moon. That is, can I prove that yet? Not yet. Not 100%, but 95%, yeah, it's proven that ain't nobody walk on the moon. Yeah. Right. I believe that the NASA was made with people that they brought back that got paid. They didn't want to have anything. It's called Operation Paperclip. NASA was part of it. The American Medical Association was part of it. And I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that the Bar Association is part of it as well. I'm not sure. But this is what I got from reading some declassified documents about the government. So that's where I got my information from, is that.
All right. If you're driving a vehicle, not riding in one or a passenger in one, and you're willing to stay the night tonight, I want you to raise your hand. But it has gone up a little bit.
Amen. You gotta count me 4 more times.
Okay, you put your hands down. I'm sorry. I counted 12, but I'm not sure I counted. Here's the thing. If we only have 12 vehicles, it's not going to take long to sweep that up. If we had 20, a little better. If we had 100, it'd be great,
Amen.
but we don't.
I mean, you gotta understand something. They don't just reroute the tour buses. We're on a tour bus route. They rerouted them buses to put us on that route. because those buses didn't come by here.
Show you the evil. Show you the evil that we're facing. I got a text at 8:38 from somebody I don't know of my granddaughter's picture.
Oh no. That's going too far.
Yeah, they can find out who that was. They've got the technology to do it.
Did they send a threat and the picture?
And now they're trying to clean it up.
Man, I ain't never seen three parts here in the morning. What's going on with that? They're keeping us safe. But, you know, I don't know if they're keeping us safe or somebody else. You know, you them babysit us.
Yeah, we might get bit by a squirrel.
Say what
They're doing that now to you. They just sent that picture.
That's our friends from last night and
I know they put my phone number out there. And get phone calls, text, all kinds of stuff.
we've been doing that back and forth. Back and forth between Oreo and them.
I'll verify in just a moment. I'm waiting on a text.
Sandra, you just see what was in the chat? That's your bad. If 8 of us could rent a car, we'd have 20 cars.
I can rent one.
I can too.
You know what I was just thinking? I'm glad you said
What am I
that.
reading?
Real,
About the one about the lot
David
trailers.
would probably possibly have some extra vehicles.
How
with
many
his
can
business.
rent a car?
We should call him.
See, I got about $4,000 on my credit card. I can
I'm
rent
just
3.
saying, I got you. I'm here. I'm in there this morning. Hey, man, Mom.
I can take one out of my name.
That's 6.
More.
Okay, that was not my granddaughter.
Hallelujah.
Praise God.
You know, they use them scare tactics. And in fact, I think I saw a movie where they used a horse's head.
There was a movie like that, wasn't there?
Yeah. Lord, you worked miracles last night. Today's a new day.
Amen. His mercies are new every morning. All right,
everything is going to be just fine. Good to see Joe here this morning.
We had the stage pulled out last night, as you can see. We didn't want to have anything sitting around that we couldn't get back to. The individual that donated that stage and used his own money. He went and bought it. He didn't just have it laying in the back. He went and bought it. We didn't want him losing it. So he came and got it last night. We're deeply grateful for him doing that. I'd like to read a statement I wrote last night after last night's meeting in preparation for today. And I am going to have to get in the shade to read this. I'm sorry. I can't read it with the sun on my back. Can I trade your seats? Can I trade your seats? I apologize.
Oh, you're all good.
I didn't think about that. Sorry, live streamers. I started to read that. It's like, nope, I'm not going to be able to read that whole thing. It's not all much better. I'll try to read this loud. Understand, we're going to still be here until the 8th. That's when our permit ends, unless they violate the permit. For the past 22 weeks, I've been blessed to be surrounded by the most amazing patriots the world has ever seen. I've seen them in the freezing cold and the blistering heat. I've laughed with them, cried with them, ate with them, baptized 3 of them.
Amen.
Celebrated birthdays and a 57th anniversary with one couple. And said goodbye for the last time to 2 of them. I've also seen their generosity displayed when one amongst us was in need. They opened their hearts and gave an abundance to that need. They are truly the cream of the crop. Not only America, but the world owes them the deepest respect and love, for they have went far above and beyond the call of duty. They have done more than even they know at this point in time. And they deserve the great rewards that only heaven can give. I've also seen the hearts of the American patriots who physically could not be with us. And they too are just as amazing. That's right. They have been overwhelmingly supportive of these great warriors on the ground. The messages that they have sent have inspired all of us. And the gifts of food, tents, clothing, treasured items, and finances have been amazing. What is an army without its supporters? We, the members of the 1776 Restoration Movement, love all of you deeply.
Yes, we do.
To the federal government, I would like to say, you have won absolutely nothing
That's right.
in our retreat.
Amen.
All you have done is strengthened our resolve. We are not broken. We are not done. We are not whipped. We're not even bloody. Your actions today, your threats of arrest, have only stoked the fires in our bellies, and you have not seen the last of us. We have learned much in this little battle, and when we return, we won't be the same group that left. We're coming back smarter, harder, and we will not be denied. You have no idea the power that you're unleashing. You have sown to the wind with your attack on the American patriot, and you will reap the whirlwind. We will peacefully dismantle all your little kingdoms. We will bankrupt all your coffers, and we will end your plans for American and global occupation. For we are the descendants of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson,
That's right.
and James Madison. Those monuments you drive by and ignore, those streets named for those great patriots of history that you travel without thought, they mean something to us.
That's right.
They are our inspiration. Their love of freedom, their determination, their patriot blood flows in our veins.
Yep.
And you're the cowardly kings who send others to fight your wars, while we show up and personally fight ours. You have picked the wrong generation in which to launch your final plan. We do not need you. We do not fear you, and we will not run from you. You will go down in history as the villainous traitors that you are. We will make sure of that.
That's right.
See you in September.
Yeah. That was awesome. Reminds me of the guy that said it. Let's advance to the rear. I don't know who that was, but I don't want to go nowhere.
When you're surrounded, you've got an attack at all sides.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. So with that being said, we will finish out our permit here in compliance, and we will not be sleeping in our cars here, but we will be here every day until the 8th. Because that's what we agreed to. And no civil disobedience, no violence, but we will take the rest of the time until Congress comes back in session. We will go to Bunker Hill. It's obvious if we stay here, we're not going to be able to do what we wanted to do. So I'm going to pull that permit request. While we're at Bunker Hill, we're going to have constitutional classes. We're going to work on our message. We're going to hire a team of lawyers or get them to volunteer, because when the other violent groups show up, they've got lawyers walking around with them.
Yes, sir. I saw that.
When we come back here, when Congress comes back in session, we'll take what we've learned here and we'll do it better. We'll do it bigger.
I see the common sense in that. I don't want to, but I'm with you. I don't want to. Let that be known. I don't want to go. but I see the common sense in what he just said.
We have a safe haven in Bunker Hill, a place that we can protect ourselves in ways that we actually have a police department there, a sheriff's department, who will have our back. I don't expect them to favor us. I don't want special treatment. I want fair treatment. And we're not getting fair treatment. I don't feel like we're getting fair treatment. But did we expect it? Is it really a shock? So we will go back to Bunker Hill on the night of the 8th. And I need everybody there to be totally focused. I recognize my failures here. They're my failures, they're nobody else's. Was not prepared, honestly, was not prepared for this. It started off the day we got here, knocked me clean off my bubble, and I'll be honest, I've not been able to regain my proper footing since. That's my fault, but I'm no less determined than I was on the 6th. So when we get back, we're going to stretch up a big tent there. As a matter of fact, I think it's already, it'll be stretched when we get there. It will be air conditioned.
Amen.
And we will, when we come back out here, we will not be the same group that's leaving here. We'll understand that Constitution.
Amen to that.
Every one of us. You can do a lot in 3 weeks. You can do a lot in 3 weeks. But we've got to be determined. And we've got to stay on focus. So we just don't have enough people willing to stay, to make it effective. Like I said, if we had 20 to 25 vehicles, we would stay. But with 12, guys, that's just not enough. We'll be wrapped up in no time. When they do come for us, we want it to be a choice. And not because we're resistant, just because we're so many. So when we come back, and I'll tell you what's happened. Every one of us came in here on the 6th, ready to do what we're required to do tonight. Everybody's heart was set on that. But over the past month, we've grown used to being this organization. We've been used to marching to the Capitol, eating our breakfast and dinner, and talking to the people that's going by. As Joe said earlier, before the meeting started, if you think we haven't done something, you're blind.
That's right.
Because I have sat with people who came up to me who were actually against us at the beginning, and after a very short conversation, saw the logic of why we are here. they changed. They changed. Now that doesn't mean that they're constitutional conservatives all of a sudden, but they at least understood why we were here and appreciated it. We've had
Ma'am, we have a permit.
yeah, just talk to your sister.
Bless you.
Following us in. Lots of education.
Uh,
A lot of education.
a lot of education's gone on here.
Yes.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. There was an individual that rides by here just about every morning, and he said, quote, "I think you all are a bunch of conspiracy theorists." When he said that, I'm like, well, this ain't gonna go well. But he said, "You're not accosting our citizens. You're not burning down our city." And he gave $25 to our movement.
Nice.
A guy who thinks we're a bunch of conspiracy theorists. Don't tell me we haven't done things here.
That's right.
We've sit here for over a month now. Today will be one day over a month. And
Let it be no mistake that it was God working through us
thank you.
that did this.
Absolutely God. Absolutely God. The fact that we were allowed to sit here for a month in civil disobedience is honestly the only thing we did different was pull in toilets and had a designated protest area, which didn't matter at all.
No, it didn't.
I think 2 times in all of the accosting that we've had, 2 times did that come into play. Maybe more. I'm thinking of 2. Last night, sitting in our permitted area, they allowed the opposition to disrupt our meeting so much that I finally just ended it. So the only good thing that came out of the permit was toilets.
Hallelujah!
And I'll be
I
honest,
tell you.
Their freedom party.
and I'll be
Freedom
honest,
party.
One night of karaoke.
and I'll be honest, it was worth it.
Yeah, sure. Waiting for that 10 o'clock.
So like this,
Time is late.
I felt it.
We
Thank you.
need to get them pumped a little sooner than what they
Well,
was.
they were a day late on the pump.
Yeah, 'cause
so,
you-
again, we've learned.
Yes, sir.
We've
Yes,
learned
sir.
some things.
Yes, sir.
I learned one thing.
You could get tackled by a little guy.
Them jackasses that were here last night, I hope they show up on the hill. I'm just gonna say, what a cop thing.
I ain't gonna tackle you there.
Too much gravel.
That's asphalt. It hurts.
Yeah.
Pen was pretty,
Yeah.
Oh, it was a playpen that
No,
they gave you.
that was humorous, but hearing that tough guy when D started running at him say, "Run, run, run!" that was hilarious.
Has anybody got that footage? Because I'd love to
Oh,
see
it's-
it.
It's all over Twitter.
Jerry
It's
got
all
it.
over Twitter.
I heard it, run, run, run.
Uh,
Here he comes.
well, after this meeting's over, I want to get your stream, whatever. 'cause
It was kind of reminds me of my first Hot Pocket.
Hey,
When it was
My-
too hot to eat.
When my first Hot Pocket, man, I'd heard about these Hot Pockets, so I went out and bought a Hot Pocket. I threw that thing in the microwave. It was a brick when it went in. And it smelled good. It looked good. And I reached in that thing and took a bite, and it was like eating lava.
Ooh.
And I've not liked Hot Pockets ever since.
hey,
You know?
last
So
night.
sometimes you bite off a little more than what you chew, and you don't realize you've bit it off until you've already got it. Yeah.
Too late.
Last
So,
night was
that may
perfect
have
for
happened.
that me, sound. Bum, 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 bum.
So is everybody clear on that? Any questions on that? Sorry. No, we will not. We will abide by the.
We are staying,
Our
but
security will
not
be
in
here.
this location. So we're not giving up.
You're not. No.
No.
We're not sleeping here.
Yes.
Let me answer the question. We are not sleeping here. At 10 o'clock tonight, we'll wrap up our activities, and we'll retire to.
Are we still going to leave a security team here?
Oh, absolutely. I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's part of the.
Okay.
So the security teams
Are
will
you
be.
going to be staying now since we're doing this? So we can count on you for security?
an obstacle in my mission.
Okay.
So what we'll do is, since this is not a permitted area right here, when we finish our day, we'll take all of our stuff to the permitted area. We'll stack it up hillbilly style.
All right. Does
That's
that
right.
mean,
And that's just the way we roll.
That's
does that
right.
mean the U-Haul and the vehicle pulled over there so we can?
No, we won't be able to do that. It's only permitted for a stage over there. We'll have to take the U-Haul with us.
I'll get up on top of the U-Haul and sing. Hey, that's the world
U-Haul
stage.
that identifies as a stage.
Thank you.
Just put a ladder on it.
Been converted before.
I love the ideas that come up when we're facing the legalities of things, but we have to reject those ideas. Preferably before they come out of our mouths. So I don't have to deal with them then. So if
Santa, can I just say that was a really hard call that you made, and I think we all need to thank our leadership because
Yeah, that's right.
excellent job.
I won't do it coming in.
You mind if I make a statement?
Absolutely. Well, I'm not. No, absolutely, I don't.
You want a bullhorn?
No, I don't need a bullhorn.
All right.
I look around at all you guys today. Some of you guys look sad or disappointed. Do not hang your heads.
Nope.
No.
There is no reason to hang our heads.
A lot of us are hanging our heads.
I get that. Well, I mean, we are tired, some of us. But listen, you guys accomplished what they said was never going to be accomplished. It wasn't. They flat out said you'll never get into D.C. They're going to lock you down. You're not going to get in there with your big rigs and your fire truck and your cars and your signs and your protests. Well, you, all of us have been here a month. Seriously.
We did it.
We've learned so much in a month's time. So much. And we're still going to be here. But it's a smart move if you look at the big picture of it all. You know, when it comes to permits and Santa having to get permits. I mean, the world is stacked against us when it comes to getting the permits. If we have any blemish on our trying to get a permit, it's done. They're not going to give it to us. Then we got to go back and rethink what our strategy is going to be to do what we need to do. It's an election year. When September comes, you got September, October, November is when all the big push for the elections. When we're back in Bunker Hill, we need to have a think session. What we learned, what we didn't learn, write it down, look at the points that we need to improve on, look at our messaging, rather it's getting politicians that are wanting to run for Congress and Senate and all that and that don't have a big name that the mainstream media doesn't want to cover and they're with the same values and morals that we believe in. If they want to come out here and have a stage to speak their beliefs and what they want to do, don't hang your heads, guys. Don't hang your heads. You guys, I love all you guys. You guys did a great job. I've been here. I've been back at home. I've watched live streams, hours and hours. It's incredible what we've accomplished in the time that you guys sat in a parking lot, broken from what had happened in Hagerstown to where you're at now. Think back of the little campfire that Santa talked about, where you guys had, what, 6, 7 chairs? Dozen people or so? To where the last rally, you look out over the parking lot on the 4th of July. That's what you guys have done. That's what we've done. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
Thank you.
I just got a quick thing. We need a bigger Twitter presence, guys. The trolls are eating us alive on Twitter, and people who don't know about our movement are paying attention to that because we don't have a Twitter presence at all. Alright? If we can get onto Twitter and actually start countering their lies with true stories of what we've been going through out here, alright, it will work. But we need Twitter presence.
Absolutely. We need all social media stuff, even the little known ones.
I heard CNN when I was doing my laundry. This guy called it Chicken Noodle Network. And I had to laugh for about 10 minutes while I was doing my laundry. I said, that was pretty good, guy. He's a trucker from, I can't even remember, man, I'm old, man. I gotta stop this. But yeah.
Quit saying you're old. You're not that far in front of me.
I stayed up pretty much 12 hours.
Let's speak up.
I did 12 hours doing security last night. And I'm going to say that just personally, so not with what happened. With them saying that it was assault, not even a domestic terrorist. I can't believe it.
But we're not quitting.
Nope.
There's that.
Well, there you go, man. You won't really have to leave too much if we're security. We're going to be here.
Here's that.
Here's a.
So, everybody's clear. No questions. If you haven't got your America's deck of playing cards, it's constitutioncards.com.
Yeah.
He's been here every day since he showed up.
Yeah.
Woo!
And they're amazing.
If you're not playing with a full deck,
Get one.
You can get
That was good. I gotta admit.
get 10 decks for $50. I suggest you do that.
Really, that's like $5. That's better than $5 and below almost. What a great Christmas present, birthday present. Oh man. Yeah.
So, constitutioncards.com. It'll be it's America's deck. Since Rose mentioned not playing with a full deck, some of you are going to need to order $100 worth of cards.
So you get a full one.
And I tell you what, I think, I'm not for gambling, but Las Vegas should buy them.
That's the goal.
Amen.
That is the goal.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That magicians start to use them. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, I'm going to start boning up on my magic because I suck at it. I used to be pretty good.
I got some pretty good cards.
We need to start videoing those with America's deck.
That's right.
That was a great one yesterday you did.
Now, how the heck you got that thing stick to your head?
When you got this much forehead, you can get a lot done, you know?
Yeah.
There's an apartment complex to get on that forehead.
Yeah.
A strip mall's asking for permission.
They need a permit? Hey,
Everything needs a
I
permit.
mean to tell you.
In today's America,
Yeah. That's just a money-making organization. They want to put more money in their pocket so they
no,
can buy
I've
bigger
heard
boats.
it's a control.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's a control component.
Yes, sir.
You know, they've shown that it's a control mechanism. I just don't like being controlled by the government. Matter of fact, I don't like being controlled by
By
anybody.
anybody.
Amen.
That's why I'm an independent contractor. My poor dispatchers tried to early on establish that I worked for them. I said, who's paying who?
Amen.
If I work for you, how come I'm paying you?
Mhm.
You know, I pay them to keep me legal and book my loads.
Just like them guys. It's time we let them know
That
they work for us. And if they don't do their jobs, go after their bond. They have to be bonded in order to hold office. You want that? Go to Bonds for the Win, your state. Am I allowed to plug like that?
You done done it now.
Excuse me?
You done done it now.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
What'd I do?
I don't know.
ConventionEstates.com. In some aspects, that's a little scary when you start messing with the Constitution, my opinion. But I don't know all about it, but I'm surely going to learn if there's going to be a class. I know a little, and
Maybe I'll learn the rest.
that's right.
Sammy, change your food. Sammy,
Responsibility.
they say you're lost in
In a
trouble.
small government.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a hot.
They
Yeah,
say
it's
it's
got
hot.
hot.
They say it's worse.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, man.
Don't call the cops, please. Yeah.
I ain't calling cops, I'm calling attorneys.
Do you have to have a permit to run a phone cooler?
Yeah, in actuality, yeah.
Because I noticed David ain't
It's,
home. He ain't got his permit yet.
anytime.
You didn't get your permit to get a phone cooler yet?
Sorry about that, guys. It overheated.
Mm.
Dave identified it. It's not a nefarious thing. It looked just like my granddaughter. So anyway, carry on. March to the Capitol. It is 9:18. Breakfast is here.
Awesome.
I don't see Tom now. Is Tom still around? Okay. Tom, I'll need you to lead them. I've got an appointment at 11 and another one at 11:30. I will be off the property for a little bit today. So,
Let's have a good showing going there.
let's do that today.
Right? As many people as can go, please go.
Yeah.
The stronger we show up out at the Capitol, the better all of this looks for us.
If we have a good people for security, I haven't been able to go because I've had to watch these. If we could get somebody so I could go, my sister called me yesterday and said, I want to see you on the stairs of the Capitol. And of course you'll probably see it with C-SPAN or something like that, but
Make sure you take pictures.
I'm going to take pictures of me on the Capitol steps and send it to her.
Great one. You can see the Washington on it.
Let's plan on 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
10 o'clock, everybody. So get your breakfast, be ready to roll at 10 o'clock. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you for watching, guys. That's all for now. We're going to stop and have breakfast. We'll be back on later.